And we are live here at BP1 Sports, coming to you from True Divine Church in Montgomery, Alabama, where the Ezekiel Academy Knights will be taking on the Lakeside Chiefs. This is the second night of basketball in a row for these Ezekiel Knights. The girls went out last night and unfortunately got beat by the Abbeville Generals, I believe it was. Along with that, they also picked up an injury to one of their key players in Camille Edgar. It seems like she'll probably be out for the remainder of this season, so that's going to be a big loss. The offense for the Knights really kind of struggled for ideas. The Generals really played a high-pressing style of basketball, made it really difficult for the Knights in the paint. We will see what adjustments the Knights make here tonight.
Yeah, good game last night. Just good defense, good playing, just not a lot of baskets going for them. So we'll see what happens here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what adjustments they've made with the offense. And with so many games in a season, like both the guys and the girls team both have, it's hard to get practices in to really kind of adjust to problems. Knight's going to get underway here and trying to take an early lead after getting the rebound on that previous Lakeside shot. And it's Russell with it now. Kicks it inside, finds Newell, gets a good screen that time. Going to go up with it and gets two. A nice little touch off the glass there and a good screen by, looked like Christian Dunlap to clear up some space for Gabby Newell. This one out into the corner. And that one knocked away. Good hand in there by Dunlap. And now Newell again on the break. Knight's trying to get the fast break points going, and she's going to get fouled. Knight's going to take a trip to the line here early. Knights up by 2, and with a chance to tack 2 more on here from the stripe. First one a little bit short. Second one is good as the Knights take a 3-point lead. The General's going to work back down now. That one looks like it's going to be from 2. Had a toe just inside the crease, but it was a well-executed finish. And the Chiefs are on the board. Knights stepping forward again now. Really struggle from 3-point range. We'll see if they still try and get a majority of their buckets inside. Newell with it again. That shot is blocked, and she is fouled. And the Knights going to take another trip to the stripe. Second foul called against Lakeside. And this will be Newell's second trip to the line. It is good.
Lakeside out of Eufaula, I believe.
2-0 on their current season, so still a fairly young season for them, but the Knights play a lot of games compared to everybody else, it seems. That shot up and good from 3-point range. And Lakeside take the lead.
2 big shots there.
Russell stepping forward for the Knights, trying to work inside, gets a screen there from Newell. Now going to try and step up and take a shot. That one blocked. And that's going to be a foul called. Looks like it's on Abby Blackman for the Knights. That's going to be Ezekiel's first foul of this game as they trail by 1. Thought about it again from 3-point range. Not going to play it out to the corner. That one goes up, comes up short, and an easy rebound for Christian Dunlap. And the Knights take back over. And the Knights' offense in the first quarter of their previous game was okay, but I think they only ended up scoring about 9 points in the last 3 quarters, and that just won't win you basketball games, even though their defense played pretty well.
Yeah, defense played well, moving the ball down the court pretty well, just not able to convert on the baskets last night.
It just felt as soon as they hit the top of the arc, they just kind of ran out of ideas and weren't really firing from 3-point range, so it just became a little bit of a struggle for them last night. We'll see what they do to kind of try and fix that, using a screen there to clip some space, but Russell moved her feet as she set that screen, and that's going to give possession back to the Generals, who take a timeout. And while we have a quick second, we can take a look at one of our sponsors. Always a sponsor for us, Zap Pest Control, your hometown company serving your needs in the river region for termite and pest control. Visit zappestcontrol.com or call 334-244-7778. We also have new this year, Nancy's Italian Ice, a fun new place to cool down and sweeten up in East Montgomery, serving up to 16 flavors of Italian Ice daily, as well as delicious gelato and sweet bakery treats. Located at 7976 on Vaughn Road, next to Winn-Dixie, Taylor, and Vaughn.
Back underway here with 5:20 left.
Generals leading, and they also have possession of the ball. Trying to find a way into this Knights defense, who's very physical. That one no good. Good defense that time by Ezekiel, but just not able to claim the rebound that time. And the Generals still able to maintain possession. That one going to go out of play, and that should be Ezekiel ball. Pressure that time from Abby Blackman forced the turnover. And now the press looked like it's coming from the Generals. We'll see how the Knights deal with this press. Russell tried to get it out, and it got tipped. Generals going to try and pick up possession, and it looks like the possession error was going Lakeside's way. So they will pick up the jump ball.
You can see at the bottom of our score bug under the timer, we have a possession text. Tells you who tried to keep up with possession there.
That's a great pass inside, and that's going to be a foul called against the Knights. Gabby Newell that time, the guilty party. That was a well-disguised pass, though. They played a lot of those shots out of the corner for three, but that time disguising it well and playing one underneath. First one is no good from the stripe. This is the Chiefs' first trip to the line tonight. Second one also no good. Good rebound by Ezekiel. And the Knights now come forward. No more press this time from the Chiefs, but the Knights unfortunately give it away, and it's going to be a jump ball. And that one should go the Knights' way this time. Knights get this one underway. And they find two more. Good job by the Knights there. Able to reclaim a lead, 1 point lead against Lakeside. Now going to fire this one underneath. Good pass this time, but taken away. Good job that time taking up the space. Abby Blackman with another steal. Now we go. Russell going to carry forward over to Newell. Trying to find some space. Plays this one out into the corner to Russell, who looks for three. Comes up short, and Dunlap just not able to claim the rebound, and that's going to go out of play. And that's going to be Lakeside ball. Lakeside lead by one. I'm sorry, the Knights, Lakeside trail by one, rather. And the Knights nearly able to get the takeaway there. Good job cutting inside, though, and maintaining possession. That's going to go up for two. And Lakeside reclaimed the lead. Press this time coming. Lily Jones trying to find some space. Back to Russell. Gets a screen that time from Gabby Newell that clears up some space. And I think they might have called a travel there on Russell that time. Well, the press working well for the Chiefs so far in this one. Really only worked it twice and got two turnovers off of it. This one in the corner. Jones, good defense that time. But Chiefs able to find a little bit of space underneath. That one too high off the glass. Chiefs able to claim the rebound, now looking for three, and it is good. Lakeside extending their range a little bit that time. And the press again coming from the Chiefs. Jones just able to maintain possession. Now over to Newell, and that's going to be a foul from Lakeside this time. See it there. Just got a little too much hand in there. As the Knights get us back underway, trailing by 4. Still very much in this one. This one underneath to Blackman, finds Dunlap. That shot looks like it took a deflection maybe and no good. And now the Chiefs with a chance with a fast break opportunity, but now going to slow it up. Knights did a good job getting back quickly on defense. Now going to find a shooter outside. That one's for two, and it falls no good. Good rebound by the Chiefs. Still no good, though, and Lily Jones able to maintain possession for the Knights.
Chiefs not afraid to shoot from the outside, and have done a pretty good job of it so far.
Yeah, Knights have got a couple shooters from the outside, but we haven't seen them pull up from beyond the arc too much so far, and that's going to be another travel call, this time on Ezekiel. And possession going to go back to the Chiefs. They try and drive inside here, find a little bit of space. That shot up no good. Dunlap able to come down with the rebound, and the Knights have possession back. Russell going to try and drive. Now lost the handle on it a little bit under some pressure, and that's another called travel on Ezekiel. Played that one from her knees, and I think she got a little bit of movement there, and that's going to be called for travel. And the Chiefs will get the ball back with about a minute and 56 seconds to go. Ezekiel trail by 4. Both offenses a little bit devoid of ideas at the moment. And that one nearly taken away. Lily Jones got a hand in there, just not quite able to get a hold of the ball. Chiefs working around into the corner this time. Good defense by the Knights, and Dunlap going to get credit with the steal. Newell able to carry the ball forward now, and that's going to be another called travel for the Knights. It looked like Newell was going in trying to draw the foul, but just took one too many steps and ended up getting called for the travel there. It's about 4 or 5 possessions where the Knights have been called with a travel and just giving away possession. A little bit sloppy, but the defense has been good enough for Ezekiel to kind of limit this Chiefs offense. That one up high, no good, and the second chance. Foul called against the Knights. And that foul called on Lily Jones. The Chiefs going to take another trip to the stripe here. That's the Knights' 4th foul of this first half. The first one a little bit too long. Second chance here at the line. That one is good. Knights trail by 5. And the press coming again from the Chiefs. We'll see how the Knights deal with it. This one over to Jones. Gets it back to Russell, and the Knights do a good job breaking the press this time, and that's going to be another travel called on the Knights. Ezekiel just kind of a little bit hesitant whenever they kind of go into passes, and a couple of mistakes from Ezekiel giving possession back. And that's a little bit of a lost handle from the Chiefs. Still able to maintain possession, but now with the greatest of ease, that pass a little bit too hot, and Knights pick up the loose ball. Trying to get forward quickly. Long ball to Newell, and it is no good. Wow, that one touched about every part of the rim more than once. And just no luck for the Knights that time. And just would not fall.
Go around the rim about 3 times.
Usually you expect them to fall when they do that as well. This one outside. Chiefs not really worried with a fast possession at all. Just going to try and drain a little bit of this clock, I believe. 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. That one stolen. Newell able to get a hand to it. Tosses that one forward to Jones. Lost the handle a little bit. A few seconds to go. That shot off the mark, and that will end the first quarter as the Knights trail the Chiefs 11-6.
You can hear some of the home highlights. It's good defense there by the. There's the shot that did not go.
Yeah, that one touched about every part of the rim, but
yeah, those were
good defense overall by the Knights. But again, it kind of feels like last night whenever they get down the court, just a little bit stagnant of ideas. and a lot of sloppy giveaways, about 5 or 6 travel calls in there that gave easy possessions back to the Chiefs. But luckily the defense for the Knights was able to
the Chiefs
to stand strong.
A lot of shooting, a lot of good shots from the outside.
Yep, a lot of them from the outside. Not as many second chance points as they probably would have liked, but able to knock down 1 or 2 threes, and I think they had 2 trips to the stripe, but I don't think they yielded any points. Actually, I think they went 1 for 4 from the stripe for the Chiefs tonight. The Knights probably did a little bit better, maybe about 50%. I think they went about 2 for 4, but the Knights just trying to get an idea here of what they should be doing on offense. Obviously, they lost their starting point guard last week on the first play of the game, so it's not exactly easy to come in here now and expect to win all these games, but we'll see what they do here in the second quarter to adjust. The Chiefs going to get us underway. That one's stolen, and Dunlap able to get possession for the Knights. Now come forward again. Trying to work this one out into the corner. That one fired underneath, tipped, and out of play. That should be Knights ball, I believe. That one up, no good, just a little bit too long for the Knights, and Chiefs able to claim the rebound. Fast break opportunity coming, but a good job that time by Dunlap to get a hand in there and knock that one out of bounds. It was a good look for the Chiefs that time, but good recovery by the Knights on defense. That one underneath, and the Knights able to get the steal, but I believe it's going to be called a jump ball. That should be Ezekiel possession. And the press coming again from the Chiefs, but well broken this time by the Knights, but that shot just too heavy. Knights trying to get going a little too quick that time, and that shot just too tall. Chiefs going to come forward again. Good ball inside this time, and that's going to be a travel. Good defense that time by Newell, putting a little bit of pressure on and forcing the travel. Abby Blackman checking in. And the press once again coming from the Chiefs. We'll see how the Knights deal with it. They dealt with it pretty well the past couple of times. Trying to find an alley out of this one, but this time the Chiefs able to get the steal. And now trying to find some points off of it, which they do. Well worked inside that time. Half the Knights were on the other end of the court, so not quite as much defensive presence for Ezekiel. Now Newell trying to step forward. Does a good job getting between two. Lost the handle a little bit. Still able to maintain possession. Finds Blackman. That shot no good. And that one going to be a jump ball. And that should be Chiefs ball this time. Knights able to break the press okay at times, but just rushing in possession a little bit. Not quite finding the quality looks that I think they want to have. This one worked around outside. Chiefs underneath. Gonna kick it back to the top of the arc. Now gonna try and find a lane, but it's not gonna be easy. Nice. Good pass inside and a tidy finish. Some tough defense by Ezekiel, but good offense and a tidy finish that time.
Yeah, good job underneath
by the
there.
Chiefs. Good pass. That one tipped, and that's gonna be a carry called by Ezekiel. Didn't look like she really had the whole handle on the ball, but that's Grace Dupree called with the handle of that one. And Dunlap checking back on for Dupree. Chiefs get us back underway. This one worked underneath. Good pass that time back outside. That one goes up for two, in and out.
Yep.
And that one tipped away, but the Knights able to maintain possession. Dupree going to carry forward for Ezekiel. And that one's stolen. Long ball forward, fast break opportunity coming, but that one just a little too quick and hits the underside of the glass. But the Chiefs able to maintain possession and recycle this ball. Towns stepping out, playing a little more aggressive defense for the Knights. Kicked underneath, and that one blocked, this time by Blackman, and just couldn't quite get the handle on it. Going to go out of play, and that's going to be Chiefs ball right up underneath the basket. Abigail Russell checking on. Trying to find an option to inbound, not an easy one, and that should be a jump ball. Should be Ezekiel's ball. And the press again, I'm sure, going to come from the Chiefs. Towns over to Newell. Kick this one back to Russell. Going to have to get moving forward a little bit. Well done by the Knights that time.
Got that time.
Down to Dunlap, but Blackman couldn't quite get possession of it. Not the greatest pass, but I believe that's going to be Ezekiel ball. Actually, it's going to be a Chiefs ball, rather. Hard to tell which hand it went off of in the end, but Chiefs going to come forward again. The press working really well for them. The Knights struggling to break it. They have broken it at times, but have just really rushed a few finishes too much. Blackman with an easy rebound that time, and Russell going to come forward for the Knights. Gets a screen set. That pass tipped up in the air, and again taken away. A lot of turnovers coming from the Ezekiel side tonight. And the Chiefs going to come forward again. Trying to find a lane, and that's a step back, though. Good defense by the Knights, but a well-found pass. That shot goes up, no good, and it's out of play. A couple of hands went up there to try and get a handle on it, but nobody could. It's going to be Knights ball right up underneath the bucket. And the Knights get us back underway. There was something on the court, and I think they had to clear off. And that's going to be a travel called on Russell. A lot of possessions given away by the Knights so far tonight. Giving the Chiefs a lot of opportunities to shoot, but the Knights defense has been good, but the offense just giving the ball away a few too many times. That one underneath. Good pass inside this time. That shot up no good, a little too long. The rebound by the Chiefs still no good, and the third time of asking, a foul and a bucket. And 5 changes coming on for the Knights, an entire line change before this. In here. And 1.
Keep up with all the numbers swapping.
4:13 to go here with this and 1, and it's good.
I noticed before the game they were checking the zeros.
Yeah. Last night that was a little bit of a debacle with both teams. That one inbounded, very tough to contain, and the Knights going to get it taken away. That shot goes up, looks like it was blocked, out of play, and that's going to be Chiefs ball.
We had some technical fouls last night for a
more
jersey
than a few,
that was 0, but listed as double-0 on the roster.
Yep. That shot up tall, no good, and the Knights able to claim the rebound now with Jones over to Dupree. Knights gonna come forward trying to find some ideas, trailing by 12. Yet to score so far in this second quarter, and that's not gonna help their cause, unfortunately. Out of bounds underneath the basket, gonna give Chiefs the ball right back.
You guys watching on YouTube, go ahead and click on that share button, share it out on a Facebook page, or share it with somebody in a text or anything. Family and friends who may want to watch, or in the chat, give a shout out to a player of the team you might be watching.
Chiefs working this ball around well, takes that one right from the stripe, and that's a good finish that time. Knights going to try and come forward and break this press again. That pass just too tall. And the Chiefs with the steal did a good job to maintain possession. That shot blocked by Jones. Second chance opportunity goes up from 3-point range. That one off the glass, no good. And the Knights able to get possession.
Taking it back down as we get under the 3-minute mark here in the second quarter.
This one underneath. Back outside now to Jones, who looks for a 3. That comes up just short. Knights still scoreless so far in this second quarter. That's a good pass underneath, this time by the Chiefs, and they find 2 more. Lakeside starting to heat up a little bit more now, and again using the press, but that's going to be a reach this time and a foul called against the Chiefs. I don't think that's going to stop them pressing, though. And as the Knights goes back underway, again the press comes. Good screen set that time by Ezekiel to free up a little bit of space. Again, a good time setting the screen, and that's going to be another foul called against the Chiefs. 5 coming on for the Knights. Another full line change, as that's another foul called against the Chiefs. As the Knights get us back underway, 2:18 to go here in this second quarter. Knights still scoreless, looking for it from 3-point range. Can't get it to go as Towns, and that's going to be a reach in from Towns. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know what the call was there. It looked like Towns got called for the foul, but I'm not entirely sure what the call was. Again, Towns out of the corner, looks for 3, and it's good. Actually, they only called it for 2. Looks like she had her toe just inside the line, maybe. But the Knights finally on the board for the first time in this second quarter. Chiefs, we'll see how they respond. Towns gets a hand in there, but then gets bodied. But Chiefs able to pick the ball back up. Chiefs working it around well at the top of the arc. Towns gets a hand in, but a little too aggressive. That's going to be the 5th foul against Ezekiel. 3 changes coming on for the Chiefs. About a minute and 40 seconds to go here in this second quarter. This one in the corner, thought about the shot, now going to play it back to the top of the arc. Well worked around, that one tipped, and the Knights able to get the steal. Newell will get credited for it. And Russell going to carry forward for the Knights, outside of Towns. Now back outside to Russell, thought about the shot, now going to kick it back out to Towns. Back to Russell, now she's going to pull it for 2, and it's good. A little better from Ezekiel there, good ball movement in the corner, and they're able to pick up 2 more points off of it. Chiefs working this around at the top of the arc, now into the corner. Thought about it from 3, now going to pull up. That not the greatest shot though. Unfortunately, hit the right side glass. And the Chiefs able to maintain the rebound. That shot goes up no good, and the Knights do pick it up this time. Newell trying to carry it forward, got a little too aggressive, lost the ball. The Chiefs with a shot, no good. And the Knights going to come forward again.
Another chance here with about 30 seconds left here in the second.
Yeah. This one from Towns in the corner, 3, it is good. And that's a lot better from the Knights, finally getting some points up on the board. Went from scoring none. They had no points scored in the second quarter with about 2 minutes to go, and now they're only being outscored in this quarter by 4 points, so bringing it within a single-digit lead. Towns trying to get another steal in there. That ball worked well inside, though. That shot goes up, and she's going to get the foul called with about 1 second to go. And that one called on Towns. That's going to be the Knights' 6th foul, but no real word for the bonus because we only have about a second left to play here in this first half. That shot up no good. Chiefs have not exactly taken advantage of a lot from the stripe. I think they're currently 1 for 5 at the moment. Going to try and go 2 for 6 here. Second one up is good, and they will extend their lead back to 10 points. About 1.8 seconds to go for the Knights. Going to try and get the shot off, and it looks like it might have been tipped as it went up. And the Knights will go into the locker room trailing by 10. A little bit more life shown on the offense, though, right towards the end of that second quarter, but the Lakeside Chiefs just getting the better of the Knights early on in that second quarter made it a real tough hill to climb for Ezekiel.
A couple of the highlights real quick. A lot of defensive plays here by Ezekiel. Finishing up with a couple of baskets there.
Yeah, Ezekiel played some good defense. Had a little bit sloppy turnovers, but the defense able to keep them in this game. It's only a 10-point game, not exactly insurmountable, but the offense just has to get clicking a little bit better than they did in that second quarter.
Watching some of the highlights here from the Chiefs.
Yeah, their offense had a little bit of run of points going. Got a couple of steals and were able to knock down some from outside and inside the paint. Looks like we have about a 9-minute halftime, so we will.
We got a clock counting down here. We were going to take a break for a second here as the men's varsity team comes on the court to warm up. They'll be taking the court after this game, so we'll be covering that one as well. So you guys be sure to click on that subscription arrow at the bottom or button and click on the notification bell so you know when we go live. Click on the share button, copy the link and share it on Facebook or in a text with some family or friends who may want to watch the game. And we're going to take a break for a second. We'll be back in about 8 minutes. Looks like we have the graphic up with the clock. Be back shortly. Back here, True Divine Church in Montgomery, getting set for the third quarter as Ezekiel Knights take on Lakeside Chiefs. Lakeside out of Eufaula. Here the home court. True Divine Church for Ezekiel, as Lakeside leads 23-13.
Lakeside get us back underway, trying to extend that 10-point lead, and they were able to do it on some second chance points there.
Yeah, Lakeside having a big second quarter starting out. Ezekiel turning on a little bit at the end and picks up some points, so maybe see if they can carry that through here into the third.
Nice, doing a good job breaking the press there. Blackman right up underneath the basket, looks for two, but the defense for Lakeside was able to get back fairly quickly. Ezekiel not able to take advantage of the fast break opportunity there. Lakeside working around at the top of the arc, trying to find some space inside, but the Knights doing a good job stepping out on defense, playing very physical. That one nearly taken away. Lily Jones nearly got a hand inside there, but that's a good pass underneath. Unfortunately, the shot not equal to it, and the Knights will claim the rebound and come forward, trying to cut into this 12-point lead. That one underneath, finds Dunlap, shot just off the mark. Blackman gets the rebound, no foul called on that second chance point shot. And now a chance for the Chiefs to come forward. Working this one outside again. The Knights still playing some good defense, not allowing the Chiefs to move the ball very freely. And that's going to be a travel called against the Chiefs.
A lot of travels here in this game. They're close. The refs are definitely watching for it tonight.
Yeah, the Knights have been called for at least five or six travels in that first half that gave away possession, and that's a steal that time for the Chiefs. Couldn't finish on the first chance. Second chance also goes up no good. Knights defense able to recover quickly. Chiefs still with the rebound. Couldn't get it to go the fourth time of asking, but they will get the foul. Knights struggling to claim defensive rebounds. First foul called against Ezekiel in the second half. And Lakeside really just kind of struggled at the stripe, though, not able to knock down a lot of their free throws. And they able to get one there and push the lead to 13. Knights coming forward, trying to break this press again. Good ball that time to Jones. Now going to get it forward to Dunlap. Going to pull up for two, and she knocks it down. Good job that time by the Knights breaking the press. If they are able to get a couple moves like that going, I feel like the Chiefs will probably back off a little bit more.
Yeah, the press has been working, and if the Knights can get some plays like that going, it'll may put a stop to it.
Good work by the Chiefs this time, working that one inside.
Nice
the
job.
Shot is good. Press again coming from Lakeside. This one over to Newell now. Good job on the Knights again to break the press. Good movement, but that pass inside maybe a little bit ill-advised, and then a foul called against Christian Dunlap. And Chiefs will retain possession. Working around to the top of the arc. Chiefs not really wanting to pull up from three-point range, trying to drive in there, but that's going to be a foul called. That one on Abigail Russell. And Chiefs will get possession right up underneath the basket. That's the third foul going against the Knights in the second half so far. Only about 3 minutes gone. In the corner, pulls up for three. That one no good, and the Knights both come down with the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go Ezekiel's way. Press again coming from the Chiefs. Newell trying to find an option. Has two right on top of her, though. Good pass forward to Dunlap. Now over to Lily Jones. Good passing by the Knights this time, but just couldn't apply the finish.
Yeah, nice job moving that ball down the court. Just couldn't get the basket.
Yeah, made every great decision coming down the court. Just could not apply that finish. It was a little bit contested, but the Knights will feel like they should have been able to put that one away. The Chiefs right down on the other side tried to get one to go. The first shot no good, able to claim the rebound, but I think it eventually got knocked out of play. Hard to see who got the final touch. They're going to say it was someone in white. And that shot goes up. Chiefs trying to get it to go. Couldn't do so that time. And the Knights able to come down with the rebound. Russell coming forward. Lily Jones came over and said something to the bench like she might be in a little bit of pain, and that's going to be a foul called. Dunlap took a slap there as she went up for two. Knights getting ready to get a sub on for her as that first free throw goes awry. Second one is up and it is good. Knights trail by 12. Chiefs coming forward again. Going to try and extend that lead some more. And that one stolen away. Dunlap able to get a hand in there and take it. And then a little bit of physical play out in the corner, and it's going to be Knights ball. Knights working this one forward. Newell able just to maintain possession. Good screen set underneath that side, but just couldn't apply the finish. And out of play, going to be Chiefs ball. Chiefs coming forward, work this one around underneath really well. Somehow that does not go in.
A nice job getting the ball right there under the basket, just missing the shot.
Again, the press still working from the Chiefs. Knights trying to get it forward quickly. Newell looks like she got, well, I thought she got fouled, but they called her for a travel as she tried to get around that press. Another forced turnover. Knights trail by 12. This one worked, trying to get that one into the corner, but just nobody home to receive the pass.
You guys watching on YouTube, be sure to share it out. So we've got some people watching from Eufaula. Be sure to, if you've got a Facebook page or something, go ahead and there's another basket by the Knights. But share it out. We'll be covering the boys, the men's varsity game after this.
Yeah, good job by the Knights there. Again, breaking the press really well and able to apply a finish.
Bring it within 10.
Good ball movement though by the Chiefs this time, and they push it back to 12 points. Press still coming from the Chiefs. Knights going to try and break it. Now with Russell over to Dupree. And tried to get that one back across, but tipped right into the hands of another Chiefs player. Going to drive, no good. And the rebound claimed by Lakeside. Shot up, no good again. The third chance, it is good. A lot of rebounds being claimed by the Chiefs and a timeout called.
Yeah, nice job by the Chiefs to maintain possession there from the floor to the basket to the rebound to the finally making the basket.
Yeah, and the Knights were able to break the press a few times, just not able to apply any finishing touches, unfortunately. We'll see how they continue to try and break that as we go. But before that, we've got to thank one of our sponsors, Stone Martin Builders, building neighborhoods that will last for generations, providing a team of professionals whose goal is to exceed the home buyer's expectations, guiding you from start to finish. New communities being built now throughout the central Alabama area and the Montgomery area. We've also got Black Hat Forge. For all of your forging needs, Black Hat Forge has custom forged kitchen knives, camp knives, and more. They make great personalized, unique gifts handcrafted from steel and into the fire. Another great sponsor.
Very great Christmas
They
gifts.
do.
If you go on Facebook, Black Cat Forge.
Another great sponsor is Tallahassee Superfoods, located in Tallahassee, Alabama. Locally owned and serving the area for over 50 years. Low prices and hometown service with 2 locations. Visit TallahasseeSuperfoods.com or find them on Facebook at Tallahassee Superfoods.
Yeah, you guys go visit the sponsors because they sponsor the teams, and really their sponsorship goes toward the school and the athletic program. To get back underway here.
Stolen away. The press still working from the Chiefs. The shot, though.
Nice save there.
Yeah, somebody able to keep that one in play. Now working this one in the corner. Good press by the Knights, but an open shot from the top of the arc. No good, and that one falls right into the waiting arms of Gabby Newell. Going to try and drive forward and get the fast break opportunity for the Knights. Good recovery by the defense of the Chiefs, though. Newell still going to get the shot away. No good. Second chance. She got fouled and will take a trip to the stripe. And Newell going to take 2 from the stripe here. First chance for Ezekiel. And she knocks down the first one. Second one, no good. That one out of play, and it's going to be Ezekiel ball. And Knights working this around in the corner, back underneath to Russell. That's a good pass, but a travel called there. Kind of hesitated on the shot, took one too many steps forward. Chiefs come forward again. Working this around in the corner. Good pass underneath this time, but the shot no good. Nobody could really get a handle on the loose ball, and it should be Ezekiel ball. Knights again going to go to work to try to break this press. And that one a little bit easier done, and it's tipped away. And they're going to say Ezekiel had the final touch to it as Dunlap tried to carry that one forward. Couldn't really get a handle on it, and Chiefs with another takeaway. Chiefs working it around, try to get that one to the corner. Dunlap got a hand in there. Chiefs going to inbound this ball again. Get it in quickly. Trying to work around into the corner now, trying to find a good pass underneath, and the shot is up, no good. Rebound claimed originally by the Chiefs, now falls to the Knights, and that pass tipped, and Abigail Russell going to get called for the travel. Had a tough time controlling that ball as it was tipped and just couldn't quite get a hand on it. Chiefs again going to try to go to work here. Knights doing a good job keeping their offensive production to a minimum. Only 9 points scored in this third quarter for the Chiefs, but the Knights only putting up 6 of their own. So they've struggled a little bit on offensive production, and that's going to be another 2 up and good for the Chiefs. Again, the press working. That one stolen away fairly easily that time. Good defense by the Knights, though. Second chance points go up, no good, and the Knights able to claim the rebound. They get it out quick. Fast break opportunity coming. Russell to Newell. That shot goes up, and it is good. The Knights do a good job there to work the fast break opportunity, and this time they were able to finish it off with 2 points.
Yeah, that's what they're going to have to do with that press.
Yeah, they've broken it a few times, but have just gotten a little too far ahead of themselves trying to get a shot off quickly, and have just not had the quality looks that they would have liked. Defense is also going to have to stay equally as good as it has been if they're going to want to stay in this one.
Get a shot off.
5 seconds till the fourth quarter, and that's going to be a foul called against Ezekiel. That one called on Christian Dunlap. this one. You have to get the shot away quickly, and couldn't do so. That ball kind of scrambled around underneath, and we would go into the fourth quarter. The Knights trailing the Chiefs 34-21.
And we'll bring up our Giuseppe's box score here at the third quarter.
Yeah, offensive production for the Knights has been, it's slowly getting better, but only 8 points scored in that third quarter. The Lakeside Chiefs have had a little bit better production, 11, 12, and 11, so they're hitting about the same average. The Knights defense doing a good job to kind of
not bad on defense. Just
with how many chances the Chiefs have had, the Knights defense have done a good job containing the their offense whenever they have. They've turned the ball over a few times, so the Knights have done a good job defensively to kind of stifle most of the offensive possessions for the Chiefs. And with that box score, we also bring up another one of our great sponsors. We've got Giuseppe's Italian Restaurant. Not only do they sponsor the box score, but they also make great Italian food. Located on 231 on Blue Ridge Parkway between Wetumpka and Montgomery, they offer a full Italian menu, including pizzas, plus live entertainment, karaoke, dine-in, and takeout.
And I generally choose the pizza when you're going over the hill. It's on the left there when you're going into Wetumpka. Stop in.
Kind of an odd spot. It's hard to really kind of find it exactly, but
it's there.
It's worth
you need to stop in. If you want to go sing some karaoke, go on a Thursday night. So we get underway here in the fourth. Lakeside leading 34-21.
Yeah, Knights going to need some inspired offense here as they trail by 13. That shot up no good from the Chiefs, took an unlucky bounce. That ball bobbled around underneath. Chiefs still able to get possession. And a lot of offensive rebounds for the Chiefs, a lot of second chance opportunities going their way, and that's going to be another travel called
that
against
last
the
ball
Knights.
Stayed on top of people's fingers for a couple of seconds.
Quite a long time.
Yeah.
And that's another sloppy giveaway for the Knights. A lot of unforced turnovers, it seems. And this shot up comes up well short, but a rebound again for the Chiefs. That shot kind of lofted in the air. Towns able to come down with the rebound. Knights going to come forward quickly. Russell trying to drive just off the glass, no good. And it does go out of play. Going to be Chiefs ball. Russell kind of taking over point guard duties for the injured Camille Edgar, who seems to be done for the season, unfortunately, after a knee injury last week on the opening play of the game, pretty much. Travel called that time against Lakeside. Everyone looked a little stunned by that.
The next game coming up, take note. I think that's probably our 10th travel call at least in this game.
At least. That shot from Towns up just too short, caught the front of the rim. Good job by Dunlap to get the rebound, and that's going to be a foul. Going to be an over-the-back foul, I believe, from Abby Blackman. Abby Blackman getting told that she's only got one foul remaining before she fouls out, I believe. And this one comes up from three for the Chiefs. That a little bit too long and out of play. And it went off of a Knight last. So that's going to be Chiefs ball right up underneath the basket. That one tipped as it was inbound, and it's going to fall right into the hands of Abigail Russell, trying to drive forward quickly and work the fast break for the Knights. And that's going to be another travel. Just a little bit of hesitation from the Knights, kind of drawing these travels, a hesitation to pass or to shoot. But if you're going to pull up, just pull up sometimes and just let it fly. And that's going to be a foul called against
another travel.
A lot of travels being called on this one. And the Knights get it back underway. Press again coming from the Chiefs. This one from Towns to Russell, over to Newell. Able to maintain possession. Now going to try and find some space underneath, and she's going to get fouled and take a trip to the line. I believe that's Ezekiel's first trip to the line in this fourth quarter. Gabby Newell has made a couple of trips there, though. Played some physical offense inside. We'll see if she can take advantage of this trip. That one is up and is good. Second one up, also good. Knights having a little bit better time at the stripe. The Chiefs struggling a little bit, but Knights just with not so many opportunities to go there. There's too many turnovers, I feel like, for the Knights on the offensive side of the ball. That one up, taken away. Blackman, good rebound that time. This one outside of Towns, just able to keep that one in play. Gonna fire it back across. Newell with it, gonna drive, no foul. And Newell able to get possession back, and that should be a foul called against the Chiefs.
Yep.
That's gonna be their fourth of this second half. Knight's gonna inbound this one right up underneath the basket. Russell gonna get it into Towns. Now into Russell in the corner, that one blocked. And it looked like as Russell came down, she landed right on the foot of whoever blocked that shot. And that's always a scary one. Can definitely roll your ankle pretty badly there. That one from Towns up from three, no good, and she got fouled. And Towns gonna go to the line for a chance at three here. Towns with her first trip to the line tonight. First one just off of the left. Second one no good.
Come on, get your head in it.
One more chance here for it. And it is good. And the Chiefs now going to come forward again with a 12-point lead. Going to try and extend it and put it out of reach for the Knights. And this one into the corner, thought about it, now going to step over. Working around at the top of the arc. Now going to pull up the long two. It is good. And every time the Knights score, the Chiefs seem to have a quick response. Knights going to try and break the press. Russell back to Towns, just got there. Now with Newell, going to carry forward, and she's going to get fouled. That whistle came in really late. I thought they were going to call no foul there for a moment. That would have been a bit of a surprise. Newell going to take another trip to the line. That is the sixth foul called against the Chiefs. One more, and the Knights will be in the bonus. And the first one is good from Newell. Second one also good. Newell doing a good job from the stripe tonight for the Knights.
Knights doing pretty decent job from the line.
We'll see if the Chiefs can respond here. 12-point lead. That one a good pass inside this time. We have to fire it back out though. Looking for two. That one a little bit too long. Second chance goes up and it is good. Every time the Knights score, the Chiefs seem to have a quick response. Now from Towns, try to get that one to Newell, just a little bit too high and out of play. Another turnover from the Knights there. Chiefs with an opportunity to come forward and maybe kill a little bit of time off this clock with this 14-point lead. Towns nearly got a hand in on that one, and she will tip it out of play. Chiefs going to get this one in quickly. Good pass underneath that time. Shot is up, and it is good. As the Chiefs extend their lead, Knights going to want to respond quickly here. Press coming again from the Chiefs. Knights trying to get it out of their own half. Newell getting a little help from Russell there. Going to get to Dunlap. Now going to fire that one to Blackman. Good ball move by the Knights, and just again couldn't quite finish it off. Again, good play from Ezekiel to move the ball forward and break the press, but now the Chiefs with a chance to come forward here on the fast break. The shot up, no good. Good rebound by Ezekiel, and that's going to be a foul. And it's going to be 1-1, as that was the 7th foul from the Chiefs. Make sure we got it sorted out with the officials first. Chance for Abigail Russell here at the line. Her first trip in this 4th quarter. And it is good. We get a chance at one more here. Still, the Knights doing a good job at the stripe so far tonight.
Probably over 70% at least.
Yeah. Second one up, no good, and the Chiefs able to come down with it. Maybe that's the curse of the commentator there.
Yeah.
And Lakeside working this one around, played it into the corner. Now back to the top of the arc. Good find that time, and that one underneath. Shot comes up short, but there was a foul called. Looks like that's going to be on Blackman, I believe. Actually, I think they called that on Gabby Newell rather than Abby Blackman. Chance for the Chiefs at the line. That one comes up short. They have not had their best night at the line so far tonight. Both of those going no good. Now Newell a chance to try and create a fast break opportunity for the Knights. That pass comes in. Knights struggling to maintain possession of the loose ball. Now the Chiefs will come away with it. And a fast break opportunity coming their way. Going to try and kick this one back across. Good defense, though, by Dunlap. Able to put that shot off and claim the rebound, but a travel called. He ripped away possession there, but took a step in the process, it seemed, and got called with the travel. Knights at least with a chance to set up again on defense, though. And that one out of play. Chiefs going to give possession right back to the Knights. Russell going to carry it forward, kicks that one to Towns. Oh, and that caught a piece of somebody over there on the bench, but they seem to have taken it pretty well, maybe.
Similar to
one we had last night. Unfortunately, I tell you what, whenever you get a
ball all the way across the court and
nearly took someone out.
Someone being about 3 years old walking across the court.
You got to keep your head on a swivel out here in the gym, especially with our desk as well. And that shot goes up for two, no good. And the second chance goes up, also no good. And that's going to be a shove called against Lakeside. And Knights going to shoot 1-1 here. That's the 8th foul called against Lakeside. Knights with 6, so if they foul once more, then it's going to be 1-1 for the Chiefs.
Yep.
We'll
Getting it
see
sorted out.
who was called, who was the victim of the foul.
Ref's doing a good job tonight. Pretty tight on the travels, but other than that,
very much so.
You guys watching, don't forget the men's varsity coming up next. Knights peering out of the locker room. I think the other team went into the locker room, so we'll be bringing that up. So if you're from Lakeside, we take a break and then we come back and we'll have the next game. So
a successful trip there from the stripe from Dunlap, went 2 for 2. Knights trail by 13. Staring them down the barrel of a second defeat in a row, unless they can create an offensive miracle. Gonna have to try and get possession here quickly. Can't really let Lakeside sit in possession for too long. The only thing is, with high school, there is no shot clock, at least in this league. So it makes it a little more difficult for defense to get possession of the ball. That's going to be a drive and a travel called. Good physical defense that time by the Knights, forcing the travel. And they're going to, again, come forward and try to break the press. Courtney Towns gets it forward quickly to Newell. Good pass that time. Not going to drive underneath. And the second chance goes up, and it is good. Knights rallying a little bit here as they trail by 11.
And Lakeside has not been on the mark on the free throws.
No, if there's any real black mark on their record tonight, it is at the stripe. Really struggled from the line, but they've been able to create just enough offensive production, and the Knights really giving them a lot of sloppy turnovers as well. And they're just going to try and eat out the rest of this time.
So we get down to about 1:05 here.
And this pass into the corner again, just trying to maintain possession, and that's going to be a foul called against Towns. That's going to be the Knights' 7th, and they should be shooting 1-1. But for the Knights, maybe that won't be too bad. Lakeside hasn't really done fantastic at the stripe.
Yeah, they're calling them 1-1.
So 1-1. So if this one goes down, she will shoot a second, and it is good. As Lakeside increase their lead. That one up no good, and the Knights rally to it. Gonna fire this one forward quickly. Finds Russell, no foul called. And the Chiefs will get possession back with under a minute to go. And they have a chance to eat away at the rest of this clock, and that's going to be a foul called on Newell. Lakeside going to shoot 1-1 again here. Went 1 for 2 the last trip up. And it is a little too long on that one, and Knights couldn't maintain possession.
A bad break. Going off the leg and out.
Went off somebody's knee. And they get this one in quickly. Good pass that time, and 2 more going to Lakeside's tally. No more press here as they don't really need it. Leading by 14. Russell outside, going to kick it over to Newell. Back to Russell. And the corner now to Dupree. Goes up for 3. That one just off the mark, and that's going to be out of play. That's going to be Chiefs ball, and that will likely do it unless the Knights can get possession on this press. Good job by the Chiefs to break it quickly. And there was something called against the Chiefs there. I'm not entirely sure. She might have tiptoed out of bounds. Couldn't quite see what the referee signaled. 13 seconds to go now. Knights maybe with a little bit of consolation points, looking for something that won't affect the outcome of the game, but might change the scoreboard, but that's going to be another takeaway. And that's going to do it. That one nearly good from half court. And the Chiefs defeat the Knights 45-31.
Knights
kind of the same as last night.
Yeah, similar as last night.
Struggled a little bit on the offensive side of the ball, and like I said, again, it's hard whenever you lose your starting point guard. A lot of turnovers, unfortunately, going against the Knights. But a good game by Lakeside, taking advantage of some of those turnovers.
And that's maybe their
third game,
so not a bad third game.
Yeah, started off
going
3-0 as well, so you can't really complain about a winning record like that.
As we get ready for
and the Knights,
Ezekiel Knights,
varsity men step onto the court, led by the senior Miles Richardson.
So we've got about 10 minutes to that game, and We're going to take a break here, drop off, start a new feed here in a few minutes, and bring you the men's varsity game. So be sure to pop back in on YouTube, share the links, let everybody know that we are carrying these games. As Lakeside defeats Ezekiel Academy in the women's varsity basketball 45-31. See you guys in a few.